good job, Helen. You're very kind tonight. I can do with kindness. That's lovely. Thank you. Well, if there's no questions, we'll jump on to our beautiful DNA cream. Honestly, as Annette said, it's one of her favourites. I know she's got a funny story there of John using it the other week as well. And I think from that, my John decided that he would use it too. So like I said, our daughter's getting married. So I've said to him, you've got to start putting cream on your face to not be so flaky, because he doesn't do anything. However, the DNA, so it's the Cellular Age Repair Cream. That's the full name of it, fondly referred to as the DNA. So why do we need this? Because it activates the cellular renewal in our skin. So as we all get over 21, are we all over 21? Just about. What happens is our cells become slower to renew. So 21 to 31, they become slow. 31 to 41, they become slower. And, I don't need to keep going from there. So overnight time, our skin cells renew between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. each evening or early morning. So that's why it's so important that we do take our makeup off and we do apply either a night cream or our Cellular Age Renewal cream, because when that makeup's there, and it's a bit different with Nutrimetics, our makeup is all mineral based, so it's able to allow the pores to breathe. However, when you've got a layer of makeup on there first, it makes it very difficult for that cream to do the job that it's designed to do or formulated to do. So by removing your makeup before you go to bed is always a must, except if you want to play with the Artist Intense lipsticks like I just did. And so it helps. It's like a little bit of a barocca for the skin. So it gives those cells a little bit of a boost so that that overnight renewal can happen and you're waking up with, a much better complexion, a rehydrated complexion, and all of those things that go along with the night cream. However, what makes the DNA one different is that cellular renewal, and it helps with your pigmentation. It helps with broken capillaries and redness in skin. It helps with dry, flaky skin. So your answer to anything when you need repair for your skin is the DNA. That's what it's basically for. Now, it has an immortal peptide in there, and the easiest way to explain that is, I can never say the jellyfish name. Is it the Orangi? Annette, can you help me here? Orangi jellyfish? I'll have to look it up. I can't. What is it?
Irukandji.
That's it. Who's saying that? Jenny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Along with rosacea, that's the other hard word that I had struggled to say. However, if that jellyfish was to lose a tentacle, what those cells do, it actually renews so that it can regrow another one. So that explains like the DNA really well, is that as our cells are dying off, what this DNA does, or the peptide does, is to get into there and help it to renew, to keep a really refreshed, plump, gorgeous skin there. So it's the rejuvenation really of the skin. So it also has the galangal leaf extract, and what that helps to promote is that hyaluronic acid production in our skin. So hyaluronic acid is a natural process of our skin, and it retains moisture into the skin. We do have our beautiful moisturizing system that you can use in conjunction with this, and the moisturizing system promotes the hyaluronic acid that it can carry 1,000 times its own weight in moisture. So if you put a piece of bread on the table, after a little while from the air in the environment, the oxygen, that will form a crust on the top as it dries out. That happens with our skin as well. So to have like the hyaluronic acid, it means that it's keeping that moisture into the skin. So I hope that that sort of explains it a little bit better there. and it has a zinc complex as well. So what that zinc does, it promotes the firmness and the elasticity in the skin, and that's always really important when our skin can move freely. It feels a lot nicer, it feels hydrated, and of course looks really, really refreshed. Now, the DNA cellular cream, my husband does suffer with skin cancers and is always getting them burnt off. We've lost count, I don't know how many. However, this is a great cream to be promoting that healing into the skin. Yeah, and I think that's what your story was as well, Annette, with John. Was that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was just going to say, Christy, I've got a girlfriend who's just had breast cancer, and the after effects of breast cancer with all the treatments and whatever, you know, your skin and her whole body, you know, is weak. And she inadvertently really burnt her hand with steam really badly. She had the worst scar across her hand, right across her hand. And I gave her a little pot of the DNA, and she said to me, Annette, I need a 5-gallon jar, because she was saying that not only did it heal the scarring, but she's still going through the radium treatment, and it's burning all her décolletage here. And she said that the DNA cream is really helping there as well. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And it is really important to take it right down the décolletage area and onto your throat, neck. I always get this. Somebody used to say, chooks have necks, we have throats. Is that right?
That's right.
Is that right? So we take it down our throat. That's what we say, ladies, and onto our décolletage, and always massage in an upwards direction as well. So that encourages the skin to go up and not sag. So if you think of a rock in the ocean, as the waves go over, it makes it smoother. So that's what we want to do with our skin as well, encourage it to go up and not sag any more than what it has to. So it's a beautiful, I believe it's on sale. Is it the 2-for-1, buy one get one free?
That's right.
That's right. And it's in the new brochure. There's so many great things in this new brochure, it's hard to ear tag every single page. So yes, so stock up. So buy one get one free, $90 for 2, so it's usually $90 for 1. So that's a really great buy there to get. And of course, if you have your VIP membership, you would get about another $20 off that, about $18 off that, but 20 is easy for me. So that comes back to what, about $70 for 2, which is $35 each. Definitely worth having. Less is best always with Nutrimedics, and you know, one for you and one for hubby, that's for sure. And if my husband can use it, everybody's husband can use it, believe me. There's probably so much with this one that we can tell you, but I think that covers off the basics if anybody has any questions for that.
Yeah, thanks, Christy.